Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. This is the third episode of our Tailwind and next.js series. So in this episode, we are going to have a beautiful structure for our sidebar. So we refactor it. Let me show you. This is what we are going to have. Let's refresh. You can see that this is the standard Tailwind CSS document. Here we have a sidebar. Yeah, it is fixed here. But when we are going to the to lower sizes, it is changed. You can see that it is going here and it is not displaying, so it is hidden. When I click on this button, it would be shown and its background would be blue. And it has also a close button, so you can close it without changing the route of your application. Also, you can use anything you want. So this is what we are going to implement. You can see it is working on different sizes on 1024. And here I want to have it. So this is the output of this episode. You can see that if I go to the size, in this size everything is normal and okay. But when we are going to lower sizes, everything is changing and it is hidden. But when we clicking on this, everything is changed. It is not like our previous episode. So in previous episode, it was affecting the width of the right side, but for now it is completely independent. It will open a new you can see it is something like a pop-up, but it is in fact our sidebar, and you can close it without changing the road. You can see I'm on a slash road on my main road, and if I click on, let's say, select box, I will go to the select box. It would be closed and everything is okay. And if I click on this, you can see that everything would be blurred and closed. So if I click on this, you can say you can go to the home, and this is it. So you can see that everything is okay. On the background, everything is there, but it is get blurred, and you can change any value you want and use it. So this is it. And let's go and implement this on our website. Let's clone our repository and implement our codes. The first thing is we speak that we are updating this repository, so the main branch maybe not update to the codes when you are watching this tutorial. So make sure to use the episode 2 branch for using this episode code. So let's do this. First, let's copy this address and go to drive F, cmd, so git clone and this address. Good. And let's go to the VS Code. First thing is let's create a new branch. So main and create new branch from. Select a ref to create the branch from. I select episode 2. This is it. And I say episode 3 is my new branch. This is it. Now I'm on episode 3. Let's open a new terminal and we say npm I. We need node modules for this project. And after installing the npm packages, we can say npm run dev, and we can open our project on localhost port 3000. It is loading. In the meanwhile, let's go to the Tailwind CSS and let's go to get started. So you can see that this is a sidebar. Here the sidebar is fixed on the left side, and if we go to responsive mode to the lower sizes, you can see that it is changing and it is hidden. When you click on this button, it will be open and everything would be blurred on the background. So this is what would be implemented in this session, something like this. And here we have a close button. So let's do this. Let's go to our project. This is our project we created. So let's go to this size. Let's go to, let's say, 768. No, this is it. You can see that on this size we have this, and you can see that our current template is changing the width of the left and the right. You can see it, okay? But this is not what is implemented in Tailwind, and we don't want this anymore. We want to refactor this. So let's do this, and let's move this to the right side. and this go to the left side. And it seems that we have an error. Let's check what is this. Oh. We have 4 errors. What is the error? Let's say it says that encounter 2 children with same key. Div language select box. And again that error div user area select box. Yes, this is a key error. You know that in React. Let's go to the language select box. In React, when we are looping, we need to have unique keys, but here we used item, and each item of this language is an object with ID. We need to use item.id for them. Also in user area select box, each action is an object with ID label route, and here we use item. So we need to change this to item.id. This is it. Let's refresh, and I think this must fix our errors. In fact, this is a warning, but we fixed it. Yes, so let's have a commit fix fixing some key errors. Okay, so let's commit. This is it. Please note that we are on episode 3 branch. So this is for our errors. The next thing is we want to change everything. So let's do this. Inside of main layout, we want our SI to be completely independent. So we need to change the little. Let's minimize this SI. Okay, we don't need this comment anymore. Let's delete this. And I cut my SI and move here into the main div and paste it. Okay, let's minimize it again. So this is it. And then I have a main header and I have a division and a main tag with my children. So I will cut my main header in and paste it inside of the division. Let's format document. So for now, my SID is exactly inside of my main division. This division is my main division. Let's change the background to see it better. So I say your BG is green 200, and this is it. And width of screen of viewport width, we don't need it. In fact, let's delete this because the width of a division is automatically 100 of its parent. So we have an aside and we have a division, we have a main header and a main tag. Okay, let's refresh. This is it for now. The first thing is we need to change the aside to be independent in this environments in the lower sizes. So let's go to the aside, and here we simply can say that when you know that we implemented this using this, we created a dynamic classes for it, and we want to say that when you know that we are on the mobile size, so let's go to the 425. This is one of our mobile sizes. So our approach is mobile first. So we say that on mobile, when it is open, you can have a position of you can use display of anything and position of everything on this. So I say that you can use a block. So your display would be block, and after this I can say your position can be fixed. Else, if it is not open, we can say that you can be hidden or your display can be none. So this is it. For now, because open is false, it is hidden. But if we click on this, you can see that it would be open. This is so good. And for now, this is, I think this is good for it. So let's have some another classes. For example, let's say that your top can be 4 and your left can be also 4. This is good. Okay, and this is it. And also we want to implement the fixed and this and the top and left of what we want on LG sizes. So let's go and say that on LG you can be fixed. Good. Also on LG you can be a block, and on LG you can have top of 16. On LG you can have another left like 8 or any size you want. Let's format document. Okay, and after left of 8 we had rounded up LG, overflow of hidden, transition and durations, and these are okay, they can work for us. Its BG is white, we can change it to the red of 300 for test, and we can then change it to what we want. Okay, so this is it. And for now let's go to the 200. You can use BG white or any color you want. You can see that this is it. So this was for the first part. And also let's go to the, let's minimize this UL. I can see the next part. Okay, so for the next thing we have these parts. Let's refresh. Okay, this part is no good for now. And for this division, for now we don't want to use flex because everything is changed. So let's delete these flexes and let's delete the flex one and format document. So everything is ordinary. I think everything is normal for now. Let's refresh to be sure. Okay, now I have my brand and the previous parts, everything is okay. If I click on this, it will be open and close, open, close, open, close. So good. Let's go here. Okay, so then you can see if I click, it is open, and when I close, everything is normal. So good. The next thing is, you can see that we have a blur here, yeah? So we want to implement this. So we say that when everything is open, the background must be blue. Okay, so let's go here and inside of our division, because we want to work on something based on the open situations, we use curly braces and backticks to have access to JavaScript. Let's go that based on the open, if open is true, we want to have one class, else we want to have another class. So what happened? Okay, we say that if it is okay, let's have this class, else let's have this class. So we can say that the blur of XL, if it is open, you must have the blur of XL, else you want to have the blur of 0. That's it. Let's format document and test it. So click, you can see that everything is good and it is opening. If I go to the home, it is not going because it's not selecting. Let's refresh. And okay, refresh. So we are on home page. Let's go to home page and check our scroll. So we need to test everything. So I go to the page.js6, and here for the class name, I want to use these class names. On the README file, I created some classes for my different pages, so my pages can be unique and look like each other's. So let's copy these classes. I want to use these classes. You can use every class you want. For example, BG white, rounded LG, margin X of 4, and padding of 4. So you can see this is my page, and inside of it, if I say why I want a paragraph with a lorem of, let's say 2000, to be sure that I have a lot of spaces here. So you can see this is a long text. Yes, let's refresh and check everything. Okay, I am working. I don't have any error. Extra attributes from the service. Let's see. This is for the our extension. This is not a problem of our next.js. So you can see that I have big text and it is working correctly. I don't have any error. If I click on this, it is working, but it is affecting everything. Yes, I don't want to see this. So let's close the page. I want to have, for this aside, I want to have a Z index. So I say Z of 50. I think this must work. And refresh. Okay. Yes. Now you can see that it is working, and so refresh. Now when I click on this, everything would be blurred and just this would be shown. Not bad, not bad. So this is working. If I click on the home, it would go to the home, select box, about us, contact us, and we need to revert this. So we need to close this on clicking on the items. We'll do it now. And let's go to the LG and check it. refresh. Okay, now you can see that we have a problem, and this content are on the left side, and we don't want to see this. So we need to have a margin of left, and let's do this. So this is for this main tag, and here we can use a margin left of, let's say, 20, and check it. Okay, no, it can be, let's say, 40. Not good. 48. So let's go to the 60. You can see that you can use anything you want. So I say that, what is 60? No, 72 or 80. Let's test 80. 72. You can, by the way, you can use anything you want. Also, let me show you that what you can do. So you can see that this 72 is 288 pixels or 80 RAM. Okay, so you can use anything you want. For example, instead of this, this is 288. You can use 300 pixel. Let me show you how you can use this. So 300 pixels, you can use this brackets and do it. You can see that. So I want to go here, and here if I change this, I want to have, let's say, this. So this is 280. So I can simply use this. You can see that we have flexibility of do anything we want, and you can do this. So let's continue and go here. No, it is good, and when we are going behind under the LG, this is not good. So what we can do, we can say that on LG you need to be this margin left, else nothing. So I think this is so good for now. Yes, and here, okay, if I click on this, we'll move to another page. Good. Okay, in fact, you know what? Let's have this overall classes for all of our page on home. Okay, select box, about us, contact us. Let's copy that classes for all of our page. So I want to copy this class name and go to the about us, and for this division, paste it for a document. Okay, and contact us for my document. Okay, close, close. So if I go to the home, it's good. Select box, about us, refresh, contact us, refresh. Okay, home, select box, about us, contact us. No, our template is better. Let's click on this. So now it is working correctly, and we want to close this on click. So let's do this. In order to doing this, we can simply create a new function, and we say that, let's say, const of close side menu or close sidebar handler is an arrow function. And here we need to toggle. So let's import the toggle from our context. Just to remember, here we exported open and toggle as the value of this context, so we have access to them. So here we can simply say that toggle. That's it. So when we are calling this function, it will call toggle. Okay, and inside of this UL for my links, I will use this. So variable link, this is a link. I say on click, you need to call this function, close sidebar handler. Let's format document and test it, then continue. Refresh. Okay, now if I click on the home, it would close everything, so good. And if I click on select box, it would not. So let's do this. Let's copy this for all of my links. And I have a link here. Then this is h3 link for my select box page. And complex. About us is a link. Good. And contact us also is a link. Let's format our document and refresh and test everything again and continue. So home, okay. Project is not, singular is not, select box, okay. About us, okay. Contact us, okay. So let's go to the aside. This is the BG white. No, my test is good, so I use BG white again for my document. What we can do more? I think everything is good, but we can have. Let's go here. Okay, we can have this button here, so we can close without changing our rows. We can close our sidebar. So in order to doing this, let's copy the first li. That's it. And for my document, so for the first item, I want to have I don't want to have any link. I just want to have an icon. And let's import my icon. It is an AI, so we have AI here, good. And also I want to have AI outline close. This is it. Copy, and this is it. Let's format document. So this is my button, but for this I say that your justify is not a start, it is justify of and align item center. Okay, I don't want to have any hover or anything here for this li, so I will delete them. So for this li I say flex just for item of end and flex end and items of center. So it is here, so good. And just we say that on LG you need to be hidden. I don't want to see you. This is it. And then we have this close button. For this close button we can have again this unclick. So let's copy this unclick quickly. And for the class names, we can say that I don't have any margin or something else. You can say that your text is a red of 300, and on hover, your text can be red of 800. And also let's have a cursor of pointer. So this is better. It shows that it is clickable. So this is it. If I click on this, we will close the sidebar without changing our route, exactly like this. So close, okay. Also you can use 500 to be better. It is better. Okay, so and this is it. Let's here. You can see that the BG green of 200 is not a good color. In fact, it was gray. I was just using to show you that what is the area of our working. No, I think yes. No, this is much better. Can we have a shadow for this? Yes, but I think this is not beautiful. Let's test it. So if I say a shadow of LG, what it would look like? No, not beautiful. Shadow of SM. Maybe shadow of SM can be a good idea. Let's refresh. So what can we do again? Let's check. So we created BG white, top 4, left and left 4. So for LG, we changed everything. We said on LG you are fixed, black, top of 16, left of 8, rounded of LG, overflow of hidden, yeah, transition and a lot of things. If it is open, you can have width of 60 and padding of 4 and block and fixed, else you can have a width of 0 and you are hidden, and on LG your width is again like this and your Z index, and we used a shadow. So this is it, and also we created this. So this is our first LI. Oh, LI, and we added on click. We have here, we don't have any change. For the next one, here we add on click. Okay, no change. On click, good. On click, okay. And here you can see that we changed a lot of things here. So this is it, and we created a new division in between this side, and we used this blur class. So this would be blurred and this would be shown. And also for this main, we use that we said on LG you can have a margin left of this. So on LG, okay, I think for now it is good. Let's check, do we have any error or not? Let's go to the console and refresh. Okay, we have error. This is CZ shortcut. No, this is not a next.js error. So we don't have a next.js error. And I think for now this is good. And let's have a commit. So let's go here. Let's close everything and go here and check. So I say that page.js6. What is this? This is home page. Okay, we added this. Good. And what is this page about us? Okay, we added the classes. Good. And page.js6 of contact us. And for the main layout, we added a lot of things to it. And so let's say we have a fit and change structure of sidebar and content. This is my message commit. So we staged everything, commit. Good. So I think we don't have any error. Let's go to the responsive mode. Okay, click. Good. Okay, here on the 425, no problem. Good. 768, good. And on the 1024, okay, this is fixed here, so good. But here we have an error. You can see that when I clicking on this, it would blur everything. So this blur must be disabled on LG. So we can simply do this. We can go to main layout, and here when we are using the blur of XL, we can simply say that max of LG. So what is max of LG? We speak about this on our previous videos. You know that when we are using LG, we can use, for example, LG blur of XL will work on LG and higher, but when we say max X large, it says that below the X large you need to handle these classes. So let's refresh and check it again. No, it must not be blurred. Okay, click. Okay, now you can see that it is not blurring, so good. There are so many ways for doing our codes and implementing our codes. You just need to be aware of its CSS. Then you can simply implement what you want. For example, here we have access to LG and also we have max LG. So when we are below the LG, this would work, and when we are not, so we are higher than LG and higher, this would be work. Yeah, this is. So no, we don't have any error. So let's commit this. Okay, let's say that what is the change? Okay, we added this, so we can say that fixing below problem. Commit. That's it. No, I think everything is good. Let's go here and check. Okay, we don't have any error for now, so good. And this open and false. Okay, this is coming from my context. You can see that this is coming from my context here. You can comment this console.log. This is not a problem, and this is good. For this episode, just let's have another refactor. So we can refactor. So let's go to the components. Inside of the components, I create the layout folder, and inside of it, I have 4 components. But the main components of layout is main layout. Yes. So inside of main layout, we have a big division with a side and another division with a main header and this main tag with children. So we can create this aside, we can create a component for this aside, and also we can move this little components of this because here you can see that I'm using this main header, and inside of this main header I'm using user area select box and language select box, so we can move them to another folder and our folder structure would be better. So let's do this. Inside of layout we can create parts or sections or any name you want. I use layouts, I can say layout sections, or you can use any name you want. I say this. So I will move language select box and user area select box and main header to this layout sections, and we need to go here and refactor the usage of them inside of main layout. So let's close everything. What we have done, we moved these 3 parts to a new folder, language select box and main header and user area select box, and they are here. And inside of main layout we need to change the import of them. So let's go here to see, do we have any error? Yes, it says that I cannot find main header, so we need to change the main header, and this main header is this. It is coming from /layout sections and main header. This is it. Let's check again. Okay, it seems that we don't have any error and everything is good. And also, let's create a new component for this aside. So I can say that inside of layout sections, I will create a new component. I say main sidebar.jsx, and I cut the aside from here. So this aside is minimized, so I will cut. You can see that this is my aside, and inside of VS Code you can simply cut all of it and go to the main sidebar. Let's say RAFCE to create a new component, and for returning we will return all of it. Okay, let's format document, and this is it. So is it working or not? Of course it is not, because we need to import this main sidebar. So here let's import my main sidebar component and format document, and that's it. So we must have error. Yes, you can see that AI outline close is not defined, which you can see that these are not usage. These usage are not here. They are going to be used inside of main sidebar. So this link, and we need to cut this link, and also we need to cut all of these icons. Cut, paste. This is it. So also we can remember that we use this close sidebar handler, so we need this. Let's cut this and go to the main sidebar. And where is this toggle coming from? This toggle is coming from my context, so we need the context, and so we need to use context and menu context. Yes. So what is the import of them? Import of them is it can be imported automatically. So instead of React, we can say that we need to use context. Also, we need to import menu context. So here I say control space. It will be recognized automatically and it will import. Let's move it to the top. So we say that we know we have import React, use context, and link and menu context and all of my icons. Let's format document, and I think for now everything is okay. We have access to toggle and open. Let's go here and refresh. Okay, it seems that in console we don't have any error. Good. So let's go to different pages. Okay, no problem. Let's go to the here, refresh. Okay, no, it's refreshing. Wait. Okay, no, we can close. We can go to the home page. We can go to select box. We can go to about us. We can go to contact us. We don't have any error. Also, let's check the console of my server. So in view terminal, you know that here we can also have the console of our server. So we don't have any error here. That's so good. So let's close everything and check what we have done. We went to the layout, and here we said that main layout must be inside of layout. It's good, but its parts can be in another folder, so it would be better. So we created the layout sections, and we moved the main header, language select box, and main and user area select box to this. Also, we created a new component of main sidebar, and we moved all of the codes of aside of here into this main sidebar. So this is exactly the same aside. It is just no component, and this function is here, and context is also here. So let's go to my and you can see that I'm not using a use client here, but we don't have any error. You know why? Because this main sidebar is called inside of main layout here, and here I'm using use client. So the main sidebar doesn't have any error of use client, I am server component, and this is it. So you can see that now my main layout is cleaner and it is really so better. So let's go here. Oops. Let's go here and we use client, we React, main header, and menu context, and main sidebar. We don't need toggle anymore here. Toggle is used on this headers and format document. So this is really better. So we have a BG green of 100, minimum height of a screen, and we have a new component of main sidebar and these classes, and this is good. So let's have another commit. I say that I created all of these. Okay, I deleted this. Okay, I deleted this and deleted user area. And on main layout, you can see that it is really cleaned. Yes. So let's have a refact commit message. I say that refactor main layout. Okay, and commit. This is it. So let's check our final review and see do we have any error or not. Okay, let's go to the standard view. So here we don't have any error, so good. We go to the home. Okay, it is working and we have a lot of contents here, but we don't have any overflow or any errors. We select box, good. Complex is not a link, so this is not a problem for us. About us, okay, and contact us, okay. This is it. And also we had this and this. So let's go to the responses. The first thing is we need to go to a little size like 375 is good. Let's refresh. Okay, we don't have any overflow, good. And if I click on this, you can see that it will open and the background is blue. Home, okay. Select box, okay. About us and contact us. So good, let's go to the tablet size 768 and check again. Okay, we don't have any problem. So good, and also close is working. Let's go to the laptop size 1024. There, this would be fixed here and we don't have any error. So good. So it seems that we don't have any error. and we implemented something like this, and I think this can help us in so many projects. So now we are aware of how we can create such a sidebar, and I think it can help us in all of our projects. So I hope this video was helpful. Please let me know if there is any comment, any opinion, and like this video, leave some comments for me, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also give a star to the GitHub repository if you think this is useful. So have a good time and goodbye.